Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Well, today, boys and girls, we are continuing with measurement part 2, and we will be learning the calendar. Last week, we learned the thermometer, which I know you guys learned very well because you did very well in your thermometer work. And so today, we're going to learn the calendar. The calendar, boys and girls, is something very easy. In school, we have our calendar every month. We change the days. And so what are the important concepts about calendar to learn? Well, let's look over here. First of all, a year, notice that I've made the year bigger. A year is made out of months. Months are made out of weeks. And weeks are made out of days. So what would be important to know? Well, it's important to know that 7 days equals 1 week. And we know that. We already know that. About how many weeks equal a month? Notice it says 4 to 5. Most months are about 4 weeks, but there are some months that are a little longer, so 4 to 5. It varies. Now, in a year, this is important because a year has 365 days, but it could have 366 days, which would be considered a leap year. And you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, that all has to do with this month right here. Who can figure out how many days February has? Under normal circumstances, how many days February has? Well, if you said 28, you are correct. February has 28 days, but every 4 years, it doesn't have 28 days. It has one more day. Every 4 years, February has 29 days. And when that happens, when February has 29 days, then guess what? On that year, we have 366 days in the year instead of 365. So if your birthday falls on February 29th, anybody who has that birthday, then you would be celebrating on the 28th, and once every 4 years, you will actually celebrate your birthday on the day you were born. So that's kind of interesting, and that would give you the leap year. All right, so that's what a leap year is. But for the rest of the time, there are 365 days in a year, which is 52 weeks also, which is 12 months. All right, so a year is made out of 12 months, 52 weeks, and 365 days. That's what's really important to keep in mind for the months. Now, let's look at our calendar here. Boys and girls, this calendar is the August calendar of this year, actually. That's the 2020 August calendar. Now let's take a look over here and see if you can answer some questions about the 2020 August calendar. Let's see if you can figure out what is the second Sunday, what is the day of the second Sunday in August? The second Sunday in August. Well, if you said the 9th, you are correct. The second Sunday in August is the 9th. See how? Most calendars begin with Sunday. Sunday, the first day of the week, and then the actual weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Sunday and Saturday are shaded differently. Most calendars have some distinction with those. So the second Sunday, this would be the first Sunday, this would be the second Sunday. Let's see, who can tell me what day of the week is August 12th? What day of the week is August 12th? Well, if you said Wednesday, you were correct. See, there's Wednesday. So we go down. August 12th falls on a Wednesday. Now, let's look at this calendar once more. Who can tell me the fourth Thursday of August would be what day? What would be the fourth Thursday of August? All right. Well, let's see. Here's the first Thursday of August. Here's the second Thursday. Here's the third Thursday. And the fourth Thursday of August would be right here. The 27th is the fourth Thursday of August. Now, I want to teach you this trick, boys and girls. My grandmother taught me this many years ago, and you might know. It's the fifth trick. It's always hard to figure out which month has how many days. So here's the trick, boys and girls. Here's Mrs. Cobo's fist. And we begin with January. Watch this, boys and girls. Every month that falls on the knuckle has 31 days. And every month that falls in between the knuckles have 30 days. So watch. We start with January. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So January falls on a knuckle. That has 31 days. February does not fall on a knuckle. February is different. February has 28 days. March falls on a knuckle, 31 days. April, nope. May, yes. June, 30 days. July, 31 days. August, 31 days. September, 30 days. October, 31 days. November, 30 days. And December, 31 days. And with that knuckle trick, boys and girls, you will never forget, and I tell you, I use it all the time still. When sometimes I don't remember, I go to my knuckle, and I remember my grandmother taught me that trick. So, what are we going to do today in your book? Very simple, boys and girls. Let's go to page 292. We're going to work on numbers 1 through 14. Well, let's look at number 1. The question asks, each year has blank months. So that's very simple. Let's see, who can figure out? Each year has how many months? 12, correct. Good job. So number 1, you would answer 12. Let's look at number 2. Every week has blank days. How many days does each week have? 7 days. You're correct, boys and girls. This is easy. We've learned this before. Look at number 3. Each year has about how many weeks? And they say about because it isn't exactly. Remember, we talked a little bit about 4 or 5 weeks. Being some months have 4, some months 5. So about how many weeks does a whole year have though? A whole year. About 52. So we have to just memorize that. There's about 52 weeks in a year. And the last one that we're going to do together, number 4. Every year usually has how many days? Usually has how many days? Number 4, every year usually has how many days? Yep, 365 days. Because 366 is only on leap year. That's only when February has 29 days. All right, boys and girls, I think you're going to find this very, very simple. We're going to finish up to number 14. That's what we're going to do today. And that's really the basics of the calendar, boys and girls. The calendar simply helps us know what day we're in, and it helps us plan our day and organize ourselves. And so that's it for the calendar, boys and girls. I will see you again this week when we learn the clock and time. Bye.